Locale, we work with a number of edtech companies on a variety of their operational issues. Some of them include, students being late to the class, student being absent from the class, teacher being absent or late to the class, teacher cancelling sessions again and again, slot misses, NPS drop, technical difficulties during sessions, and so on. So this is how a typical workflow would work on Locale for any of these challenges. So let's say, we're solving the problem of teacher being absent or late. So the first thing that you'll have to do is essentially, any of your databases, data warehouses, or even, third-party data tools that you're using. Once you've connected your data, the next thing that you'll have to do is instrument your logic in the form of a SQL query. So in our case, the query would say something like, the class is supposed to start at 3 and it's 2:55 and the teacher has still not showed up or logged in. So then a very actionable notification would go on the student coordinator's WhatsApp saying, so-and-so teacher for so-and-so session at so-and-so time has still not showed up. Along with the notification, the person would get an SOP with the steps that he needs to follow in order to solve the problem. So the person starts following that SOP. He first, gets in touch with the teacher, tries to figure out why he's not able to join on time, and then mark the issue on the ticket so that, it'll help us do an RCA for that ticket later. Let's say the teacher is still not available. The next thing that he'll have to do is probably find a substitute teacher. So let's say he's able to find the substitute teacher. We'll then automatically go ahead and mark the issue to be resolved because that will get reflected in the data that the session has already started. This basically reduces the chances of any false positives or false escalations. In a case where, let's say, the person is still not able to find a substitute teacher and it's 3 p.m. already, the ticket would then get escalated to the person's boss or manager, and now he is the one who will have to send an apology email to the students and, try to make sure that this does not happen again. And of course, all the data points on when the issue came up, what was the reason, who was it dependent on, all of these data points get captured in order to give you specific insights about, your ops health. So if I'm the VP of operations, I would, get a daily as well as a weekly report in terms of, how many issues came up, who was it assigned to, what was the resolution rate, resolution time, escalation percentage, how many issues actually breached the SLA of them being able to solve, along with why those issues are happening again and again. All of these insights help us get better in the long run and run our operations more smoothly so that ultimately we can give a better experience. If you're curious to know how it really works and you want to experience the product for itself, the sign up link is in the comments below.